Hey everyone, today this video is going to go over the top prop firms to trade go into 2025. This is going to be based off my experience and my insight as a prop trader for 3 years and as someone who withdrew 700,000 in verified payouts this year. This is going to be a quick summary on the main four firms we're going to cover today. So we have TOPStep, Tradify, Apex, and Myone Futures. I'm just going to give a quick comparison for the unique feature and what's best for. TOPStep, right at the rep, we have the simplest rules as well as being 12 years in the game. What's this best for is their reliability. No payout denials, always paying out, and they're meant for experienced traders as well as beginner traders. For Tradify, their unique feature is instant funding and instant payouts. Quick payouts, no eval, no hassle. And Apex, what's known for is 20 funded accounts. They're the only one who is consistently paying out traders with 20 accounts. And they're really meant for experienced traders who are ready to scale, not for beginners at all. For beginners, I would say it's more like a trap, which we'll go over more. Myone Futures, this is the versatile firm here. There's a customized plans for all trader type, as well for beginners and expert. And their new milestone is for those who just want to get started to get payout right from the start. So we have TOPStep. TOPStep, the grandfather of all prop firms. Just a quick overview. They're trusted and reliable prop firm with over 12 years of experience. They're known for simplicity, freedom, and an excellent payout structure. So key features to go over: freedom trade. There's no restriction on anything. You can trade news if you want. You can micro scalp if you want. And there's simple rules. And lastly, a top tier payout structure. This is what stands out from all the other prop firms. You can withdraw 50% of your profits after just 5 $200 days, and no payout denials ever. In their 12-year experience, they've always been consistently paying out. They're never known for denying people. They're actually known for paying people out consistently. And going over the recommended plan, I would recommend the 100K just because you have an activation fee of $150 fixed for all the plans. So let's say you do the 50K account for $50 on the eval. Once you pass it, you still have to pay $150 for the activation fee since it's fixed. So I would recommend the 150K. While the cost would be $150, activation $150. Total, if you pass all in one shot, would be $300 all in. And it's a profit target of 9,000, giving you a 4,500 end of day trailing drawdown with 50% consistency on the eval. So you have to pass. You can pass as quick as 2 days if you hit the $4,500, totaling 9,000. And TOPStep is ideal for traders looking for a trusted, no nonsense platform with freedom, simplicity, and industry leading payouts. And they give you the opportunity to get 5 funded accounts with them. This is one of my favorite firms for sure since the very start. Now we have Tradify. This is the upcoming tech firm that I believe has the strongest potential. And that's because of two things: instant funding and instant payouts. So this is a perfect firm for traders who want to skip the evaluation and start earning immediately. So key features: instant funding. You can just skip the eval, start trading your funding right away. You don't have to waste your mental capital, try and play with the evals and growing it up slowly. Just right from the rip, start funded, start working to your payout. Second feature: quick payout. You get paid within minutes. That's the only firm that I know can pay traders that quick, constantly, consistently for 5 to 6 months. Then lastly, generous drawdown. So for the 150K account, they give you 7,500 end of day trailing drawdown, while the traditional would be 4,500. That is 66% more than the traditional firms. So this is going to give traders much more wiggle room to work on their funded and grow their accounts slowly and consistently and get that payout, get that cushion going. For payout structures, all you gotta do is 10 trading days. 5 of them has to be a profit minimum, which for the 50K would be $150, $200 for 100K, and $250 for the 150K. And there's a 20% consistency rule, which doesn't sound as bad as you think because remember, you have 500 end of day drawdown. So doing the 20% of that, you can do $1,500 per day. That's more than a lot of people would even aim for. So don't complain about this 20%, especially when they give you higher drawdown. And lastly, they have payout windows. This is in place, likely so they can do instant payouts. It's the 1st to 4th of every month, as well as the 14th to 18th. And my recommendation, always 150K instant funding, because they give you $7,500 drawdown, which is huge. And in my opinion, the easiest to get a payout from. The cost will be all in around $400 to $450. So yeah, Tradify combines instant funding, rapid payouts, and trading-friendly rules, making the firm with the most potential heading to 2025. And to add here, it's likely, in my opinion, the easiest firm to get a payout for. Now we have Myone Futures, redefining futures trading. Quick overview: they excel with customizable plans for all traders, and they have a background in Forex, which they are using to innovate for futures trading. So they offer options for beginners, pros, and fast payouts, and they focus on adaptability and maximizing traders' potential. So the feature right off the rip is versatile plans. You have the starter, which is perfect for beginners seeking a low cost entry point. You have expert, which is tailored for experienced traders. If you want to run this up, this is perfect for expert people, experienced traders. And then milestone. This is kind of their style of tackling instant funding. It's designed to get payouts from the start. There's no activation fees for any of their plans. It's low cost and beginner friendly, and their plans adapt to traders' individual strategies and goals. So depending on how you want to trade, you have 3 different, uniquely different plans that you can choose from. And their payout structures: withdrawal allowed after 14 calendar days for expert. Meanwhile, starter, there's a 40% consistency rule and a minimum of 5 profitable days. This is depending on the account size. And lastly, you can only withdraw above your safety net. So expert plan, there's no payout caps. So if you make $10,000, you can withdraw that 10,000. While the starter is more payout cap. So there's a cap that you can get every payout cycle. So that's why the expert plan is designed for experienced traders if you're trying to run it up and grow the account. While the starter is for more people starting out trying to grow and learn as a trader. Yeah, so for recommended, for beginners, I would recommend the starter plan for the K. It's $80 all in, no activation fee. That's the cheapest all in cost in the industry if you pass in one shot. And for experienced traders, I would recommend the 150K. It's $375 all in, but you have $45 of drawdown with no payout caps. It's the easiest and most simplest payout structure. All you gotta do is get above the safety net, and anything you make is yours. You can just withdraw as much as you want after 14 calendar days per cycle. So yeah, so while Myone Futures limit traders to 3 max funded here, its versatile and tailored offering make it a great fit for traders at all levels with a blend of innovation, affordability, and strategic customization. Myone Futures is an excellent choice heading into 2025. Apex Trader Funding. So this is the scalability king here. Quick overview: they're known for their affordability account and unmatched scalability. So they allow you to get 20 funded accounts, and it's a top choice for traders ready to scale, but requires strong discipline to navigate its strict rules. Key features right now: discount accounts. They're a discount prop firm, so they would have constant 80 to 90% off promotion with accounts starting as low as $16. Unmatched scalability, just meaning they let you get 20 funded accounts, while other firms, they're focused on giving you 3, 5, even 7. 20 is unmatched, and it gives you a unparalleled advantage for traders looking to scale up. And this, while they're offering 20 funded accounts, they're also leading payouts. So they have tens of thousands of active traders, and they're paying a staggering $30 million per month to traders worldwide. And then the 2 things I want to note here: challenging rules. With great trading scalability comes great responsibility as well. So you want to be prepared to navigate strict risk management policies, including unrealized trailing drawdown, which a lot of people dislike, which can even test seasoned traders. And then another thing that's like a downside for the firm is they have a large scale operation, but their communication is always kind of hit or miss and very inconsistent with updates or any changes, as well as payouts. And then this is a section I want to cover just for Apex alone: massive denials. So while denials do exist, the majority of traders are getting paid. It's just more easy for those who get denied to be louder. So if you see on the social media, you'll see it being viral. It's because they're getting denied and they're speaking up about it, and people are rallying together, while the people who are getting approved and paid already, it's expected, so they don't have to say anything. So what I like to suggest is always when you are asking about Apex trader funding, just consult to a entire trading community just for a balanced perspective to see who's getting paid, who's getting denied. Don't look at social media because that's going to cloud your judgment because people speak louder when they're in the negative. Yeah, and once again, 20 max funded. So this is part 2 of Apex, the scalability king. Just because Apex has a lot to cover, and they also have a lot of payout structure that we need to go over. Starting from, you need 8 minimum trading days, which is perfectly fine. 30% consistency, so avoid putting all your profits in one big trade, and you can withdraw only above the safety net. This is the one that I want to get focused on here. You can only maintain a 5-to-1 risk to reward ratio. What does that mean? So let's say you're trying to make 20 points. You can only risk no more than 100 points because that's 5-to-1. So that's already generous enough just for those people who are trying to DCA to their till they are green. That's what they're trying to present. That's what they're trying to prevent. And lastly, trailing drawdown. You cannot let a single trade drop below 30% unrealized trailing drawdown. That's very important. So, for instance, if you have a 50K account, it's $2,500 trailing drawdown. You cannot risk more than about $700 on a single trade. That's unrealized as well. So if it even goes a bump under 700, go to 750, you might get flagged and put in probation for that. Yeah, so I added consistent trading because it's also very important when they're looking at your approval. That is going to be regarding size and P&L just to be safe. As long as you follow these 3 parameters here and adhere to the payout structure above, you should get paid. And what I recommend is to get the 50K or the 250K account. So the 50K would be around $30 at their 80% standard sale, while the 250K right now it's been going for $50. And a evaluation strategy, since it's low cost evaluation, you can either size hard up with A+ setups or pass during high volatility news. Yeah, so and then activation fee is $85, so the all-in cost would be, depending on if you're going with 50K, be 115, or 135 you're going for 250K. Yeah, so Apex is perfect for traders who have a maxed out funding elsewhere and seek to expand. And I dub it basically as the final boss of prop firms. It combines unmatched scalability and affordability with a need for discipline and precision. This is key here. And heading to 25, it's a top choice for experienced traders. This is going to be a trap for new traders thinking they can handle 20 counts while running unrealized trailing, which not many people can handle. So as long as you can follow a lot of these rules, you will get paid with them. The majority do get paid, and that's what you want to focus on. Okay, so now we go through the big 4 that I want to go over. We have honorable mention, TakeProfit Trader. TakeProfit Trader is a known prop firm. It's basically known for their daily payouts. So you can withdraw payouts daily above the set buffer. That's above your safety net. It's end of day trailing drawdown on evals with 50% consistency. For fundeds, they're giving you unrealized trailing, so it's tricky. Eval it's end of day. For funded, it's intraday unrealized trailing. So that's why a lot of people are deterred from this. But if you can master the unrealized trailing and handle it well, the daily payout is magnificent there. So what I recommend, the 150K, you have $4,500 drawdown, 9,000 profit target with 50% consistency. The all-in cost will be $225 at 40% off, no activation fee. That's their main sale right now. And yeah, TakeProfit is the only firm that offers daily payouts, making it perfect for traders who want fast access to their earnings. And it's ideal for those who can manage the intraday trailing drawdown. That's so important. It's a standard option for quick and efficient withdrawals, and they allow you to have 5 max fundeds. My second honorable mention is TakeProfit Trader. So a quick overview with TakeProfit Trader. They're a firm with 3 years clean slate history. It's a smaller firm that prioritizes quality over rapid scaling. that's why you probably have not heard them as much. And they're the pioneers of instant funding model. That's what I looked into, and a lot of people also vouch for. They recently launched a new approach inspired by Tradify structure. So they had a direct funded in the past, and now they're launching a new model just in November. This is an instant funding model that's gaining momentum, and it resembles the Tradify model. So you have instant funding, you skip the eval, you have the generous drawdown, $7,500 drawdown, which once again 66% more than any traditional firm. So $7,500 with instant funding versus $4,500 any other funding, and it's flexible payout. So this is the difference between Tradify. There's no payout windows, nor is there minimum trading days. And what I recommend again, 100K instant funding, $7,500 end of day drawdown. It's the easiest model to get a payout from. The all-in cost is going to be around $400 to $450. Yeah, so Trading, clean 3 years running history with no any bad blood with any other traders. They're innovative with instant funding. They're the pioneer of it, like we mentioned, and they're mirroring the potential of Tradify. So if you like Tradify, I think you'll like Trader. So yeah, while they're small and focused on quality over scale, they're steadily growing, and they're gonna be a strong contender along Tradify for traders heading to 2025. So if I were to start over my top prop firm picks, so I'm gonna categorize them: the instant funding, like we said, Tradify and Trader. Incredible payout plans. We have TOPStep, of course, and then Myone Futures, just because they also do very great payout policies. And then the last category would be scaling. This is the intraday trailing. We have two types of scaling with the 20 funded count scaling, while the other one we have more still the intraday, but it's daily payouts scaling. So if I were to rank them overall, based off of their popularity, the reputation, the user base, and the money, all in together with that payout policy and how they structure, TOPStep and Apex is going to have to be number one. For second will be Tradify and Myone Futures. And third will be Trader, TakeProfit. These are interchangeable. And if I were to rank it for beginners here, I would actually rank them instant funding as my highest recommendation first. So if I were to start over, let's say, I would start with Tradify and Trader, just because instant funding is the easiest to get a payout from, because they give you such a generous amount of drawdown, $7,500. It's unbelievable and gives you the perfect wiggle room to build to your payout. Meanwhile, TOPStep and Myone Futures is going to be the next one. They have incredible payout plans, which people can leverage to continue expanding as a prop trader. And then the last one would be Apex and TakeProfit. It's just their scalability. These would be the final boss for any prop traders, just because intraday trailing is not that appealing to traders. So I would only recommend to add these once you already got max funding with these four here, and then you can work on trying to get more funding here. And I'm gonna close off with here, smartprofitfirm.com. So we have this website running here where you can get cash rebate trading resources and top prop firm deals right from the rip. You'll see all their deals for the top prop firms, as well as getting 5% cash rebate on all purchases. These are stepped how. You just gotta make an account. You use code SMART in our referral links. You gotta verify your order within 30 days of purchase, and then we'll verify on our end. If it goes through our system, you credit your account and then you withdraw your funds straight to your bank. So this is basically like Rakuten, but for prop firms. I would highly recommend this if you want to get a free cash rebate on all your prop purchases. So my next videos that I'm gonna upload next would be on two things. Today, we released the top prop firms to trade in 2025. Next one would be my sauce and strategy for each firm and how I would navigate their roles to maximize your payouts. And the final video would be to cover all the latest prop firm changes and regulation, and explains what you need to know to stay ahead of the game. So hopefully you have a good one, and we'll see you next time.